Good morning. Good morning. Sorry, excuse me. Been out walking, just doing brekkie, doing a lot of reading on diet. And it's so confusing. It is so confusing what's out there. And everyone has an opinion about what's right. I know I've talked about this before. And it's something that I'm learning more and more is nobody has an answer for someone else. And as I've said before, it comes back to digging through what's right for you. And so what's been happening is joined a gym. I need to put on some muscle bulk because it's going to help with the hormones, the hormone treatments and things like that. And so they've set me up a diet, high protein, high animal protein. Now, high animal protein works for some people, doesn't work for other people. As I've mentioned before, there's a vegan diet, works for some people, doesn't work for other people. There's the pagan diet, works for some, doesn't work for others. And what it all comes down to is I'm still learning that you've got to dig through and work it all out for yourself. And I've been working with dietary stuff since I was about 20 because of IBS. And I still don't have a set solution. And I know one of those solutions is stress. To get your stress down, your gut works better. So working on that sort of thing. And it's overwhelming. It's very overwhelming to try and navigate this path to do what's best for you because you really just want an answer. And I'm discovering for me, despite the fact I've looked at health stuff and worked with my own health stuff for decades now, there's a part of me that just wants someone to go, do this, and you'll be fine. You won't get cancer again. And that there isn't an answer like that. But the more people you talk to, the more people who think they've got that answer. And what's quite amazing is so many of the people who are giving you that advice have never had cancer. And the people that I'm talking to who have had cancer, they have worked out what to do for themselves very much, particularly those that are really thriving through the process. They've just gone, no, this is what works for my body. And that's brilliant. That's brilliant. And so I'm still working on that. And it's a path, it's a process that we go through. What else has been going on is I was actually invited to do a podcast with a gorgeous Karen, a lady I know. So I'll track that down and pop a link up on things. And that was just a general discussion about life, about the process I'm going through. We covered a lot of things. Karen and I have known each other for quite a while, and we basically there's a lot of laughing and a lot of talking rubbish between us. And so some of that's definitely happening in the podcast. But if anyone sort of wants to have a listen to that, I'll find a link and I'll pop it up here. I was meant to start radiation today, but I got a call late yesterday afternoon, asking if they could delay it until tomorrow. So now it's tomorrow afternoon at 3 something. I don't know, it's in the diary. So I've found myself with a bit of a free day. So what I've done is I've organised an appointment to go and see the McGrath breast care nurses. And I've been chatting to a lady called Jo, and she's at the base hospital. And so I'm going to head over there once I've had a shower and just cleaned up a bit. And these guys are brilliant because they provide a whole heap of support. They link you up with different services and all that sort of stuff. And they're free to people who have breast cancer. And they're just the loveliest ladies. I had a chat to the lady in Port Macquarie before I moved here. So now I'm going to go over and meet the lady here. And there's 2 ladies in this region on the peninsula that are just lovely, lovely ladies. So I'm going to go and meet them face to face and have a chat to them about their thoughts, about their resources, and get into that a little bit. And other than that, it's just a case of finding your way through it, finding your happy place in it. Because I think it's really, really important that you find your happy place. And there's been times where I've been just emotionally overwhelmed. And I've had a few people say to me that I possibly should share a bit of that with you guys as well. Because if other people are feeling overwhelmed, then it makes it okay I know for me, if I see someone else share that they are feeling completely overwhelmed, then it makes it okay for me to feel overwhelmed. So I just want to let anyone else know going through this process. It doesn't have to be breast cancer. It could be any type of cancer, any type of illness. Could even be, just job stuff, home stuff, relationship stuff. It's okay to feel overwhelmed. I've certainly had many times where it's all too much and you just want it to stop. And granted, I've got a lot of things going on. Not only am I just going through this process, I've moved states, I've got to rebuild a business, it's all that sort of stuff. So there's a lot going on, and it's okay to feel overwhelmed. And so today I'm going to go and meet this lovely lady, Jo, who's just an absolute, she's just a lovely light. She's, beautiful lady. Spoken to her on the phone a few times. I'll keep sharing what I'm learning around food, breast cancer. I'll keep sharing the food experiments I'm making, and just love anyone's input, anyone's feedback, anything you've learnt. My gorgeous friend Katie just shared something with me this morning, another book. I'll go track that down, have a read. Thanks, Katie. And we'll just keep moving. We'll talk to you soon.